We end off this episode with a unique behind-the-scenes look at a customary gathering every season for professional rugby players, which is the fitting and moulding of their personal mouth guards to protect them and their teeth during the rigours of playing rugby.
So today, my players with Oprah are arranging for each player to have a custom mouth guard made that they can use for the season. Oprah is a new sponsorship that came on board with my players, so we're very excited to see what they can do for us. So at the beginning of each year, my players with Oprah will come to the Cheetahs and they will have a new mouth guard made. It's just for backups, and if something has changed, in a tooth has broken, then they have a new option to have a new mouth guard made.
The importance for a mouth guard specific fitted for a player is to prevent concussion during the sport, maybe a knee against the jaw, is to prevent forces and brain damage. It's not much so for the prevention of any tooth damage, but more for concussion. And secondly, hopefully trauma to the teeth, but it doesn't really help. You can still lose teeth with a fitted mouth guard.
Yeah, I think this is probably my 10th fitting or 11th fitting, so I'm used to it by now, and I think it's a really good process and it's a really comfortable process as well, even if it's your first time.
Yeah, you get used to it. Usually we do one a year. So for me, I'm almost 10 years now in the business, so I've done about 10 mouth guards. Usually it's difficult for me to choose between which one to take on match day, so it's nice if they have a date on so you can take the most recent one.
Yes, we get to choose the color and the star as well, and the color I've chosen is obviously orange on the one side and white on the other side, resembling the colors of the Cheetahs, and I'm really satisfied with the colors I've chosen.
Usually there's a lot of options. They cater really for us. A lot of stuff is actually specific to your union, so it's nice here at the Cheetahs. A lot of options is with orange and white, which is quite nice.
I think every time when you run out onto the pitch, you're really grateful to have a mouth guard, to be fitted. It gives you comfortability and security as well. So whenever that big hit comes or you have to make that big hit, you feel comfortable and secure that you won't get a concussion or anything will happen to your teeth.
Yes, sometimes even in practice, if you don't take your mouth guard with, you feel a bit vulnerable. Especially helps a lot with collisions. It just gives you that confidence to go into the collision and know that your teeth is fine.
It was quite a nice experience to meet all the guys. They've got a good spirit and nice personality. So it was really nice to meet all of them and feel their spirit.
I think it's massive, you know, we're eternally grateful for what they've contributed and how the professionals off the field look after us to ensure that our health and safety is of utmost importance. And I really think a mouth guard also not just saves you during rugby, but life after rugby as well. So you don't sit with head collisions, concussions after rugby, so you can have a joyful life after rugby.
Yeah, rugby usually takes a lot of people to make it possible. So in this instance, is the guys looking after our teeth. So yeah, we are really appreciated for them to look after us and just keep our teeth protected.
Wow!